Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Dreamland. And this is a film about a young man who lives in the Dust Bowl and comes across a woman who is infamous for robbery and murder and takes her in and tries to nurse her back to health and trying to figure out if he should take her in for the bounty or not. And this film is directed by Miles Joris Parafite and is starring Finn Cole of Peaky Blinders fame as this young man and Margot Robbie as this dangerous woman who he starts having this budding relationship with, these feelings for, as he's taking care of her. And his stepfather is played by Travis Fimmel, who recently I had seen in the new HBO Max series Raised by Wolves. So this film takes place in 1930s during like the Dust Bowl out in the Midwest, and the director does a good job of creating a well put together period setting, and it's very authentic. You really feel that, and there's some really solid effects when it comes to actually experiencing the Dust Bowl during the film, and that all really sets the stage for this life that Finn Cole's character is living, and that temptation of, we could use the money. Should we send this woman in? Is she really this evil woman who has killed children or killed people while she's doing these bank robberies with her partner, who is played by Garrett Hedlund? And you're wondering throughout this film, it's like, is he going to do it? Is he not going to do it? Is he going to send her in? And you start to see this budding relationship between these two characters with Eugene and then Allison Wells. And the strongest piece of this film is that chemistry between Cole and Robbie, as they definitely have a lot of charisma between the two of them, but their budding feelings and the slow build to where this relationship takes them is really meaningful. Margot Robbie is a fantastic actress, and she brings a movie star presence to this, and also this underlayer of tension and like anger and seduction, but also some genuine feelings and some really these moments of vulnerability. There's one particular scene in a shower where the two of them have a moment, and she really captures the emotion of all these things that she's been through leading up to this point and feeling vulnerable in the presence of Finn Cole's character. And this has a really solid romance. Obviously, it definitely has feelings of like Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing, and especially with the period setting. And you're sitting there seeing, you kind of know exactly where this film's going to go. You might not exactly know how it's going to end, but you kind of get the sense that things aren't going to always end well or wrap up nicely. Now, in terms of like the script for the film, some of the dialogue is a little iffy. It's a little stilted, a little wooden, and there's also a lot of narration throughout, and I don't know if the narration was really needed, but it's giving this perspective from Finn Cole's younger sister who's telling this story throughout the film, and there's definitely things that could have just been shown and not have been told by this narrator. So when you take a step back and really look at this film as a whole, it's a really well put together period piece. There's a great central relationship and romance between these two characters, these two young actors who have great chemistry together and really bring something to this film. And you know, you might have seen this story before, you might know some of the trappings of this drama, you might know some of the beats in the story, but honestly, the last 20 minutes of this film become very tense and suspenseful, and they really turn up that, and it really, really works. It's might take a little bit to get to that point, but I feel like this has a very effective kind of crescendo to the film. And overall, I enjoyed Dreamland. This isn't going to be a film that I'm going to go back to and really rewatch a lot, or something that I'm going to be like, that was one of the best films of the year. But this is a really solid period drama that incorporates some romance and some suspense and tension with the robberies, and it's something that really works for what it is. And if you enjoy some period pieces and you enjoy some romance, this might be just enough for you to really take in and enjoy. If you're not really into that kind of stuff, this probably isn't going to win you over. But those are my thoughts on Dreamland. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.